Welcome back, Exile. In today's video I want to talk about a build I've been working on here and there in my spare time. It's essentially just a Warcry build centered around Corrupting Cry, so nothing revolutionary. However, I always make my own builds, so everything you see in this video was put together by me. My main motivation behind this was that I initially wanted to see if I could make this concept work in PoE 2, but this type of build currently still lacks proper scaling, and thus the responses I got were rather negative. Understandable, though I was merely exploring a concept. And some of the comments I got are the reason why I wanted to replicate this build in PoE 1. Because in PoE 1 we have access to proper scaling, so it actually works the way I intended. I hate squishy builds, I really do. Always have and always will. And I like problem solving. This is why I built my character with 90% max resists in mind, with attack and spell block, high life, and centered entirely around Cloak of Flame for physical damage mitigation. Same concept in both games, yet it works much better in one than the other. What I wanted to create was a simple but effective build. If you think this build sucks, yeah, well, you know, that's just like your opinion, man. All those annoying on-death effects, who cares? Porcupines, explosions, detonating corpses, not a problem anymore. I'm not claiming that this is a super tanky build, no, but it's mechanically really simple, and it does what it does quite well. My character is currently level 94, and it has died exactly 2 times. I documented both of these cases, and they occurred in very early mapping when I was still running around with scuffed gear and negative chaos resistance. And my little intro sequence was supposed to show you that I'm not running sissy maps or log out when things get a little rough. That said, Corrupting Cry's level curve is currently really bad and relies heavily on level scaling. At times, boss fights turned into a real snooze fest because of this. To put it into perspective, a level 25 gem, such as from a level 21 gem and Corruption Implicit, has almost double the base damage of a level 20 gem, which makes the build rely heavily on a level boosting chest armor. Would be nice if the game currently wasn't dead and I could actually buy the items I'm looking for, but it is what it is, and it's the reason why my showcase here is rather limited. It's just a proof of concept at this point. Realistically speaking, in an active league with regular supply and high-end crafting, we could potentially reach roughly 8k life and 2 million DPS with fairly significant investment, which isn't all that Gucci to be honest, but it would suffice for endgame, as damage over time builds can get away with less, and the currency, in my opinion, doesn't matter much if you only play 1 or 2 builds in a league. You can take a look at my character and see that I made it all the way to Shaper with gear that was stripped from other characters. I'm even still using a wand I crafted in Act 4 when my main damage came from the Reap skill. Because of the Kaom's helmet I'm using that makes corpses explode when I Warcry, same as it does in PoE 2, I had no trouble cruising through maps, Uberlab and into tier 16s. My main issue currently is actually my lack of damage, which can make some fights a bit of a slog, honestly more than I would like, especially when the gem is still low level. In contrast, what I really like about this build is how it can walk through lab traps or take multiple explosions to the face and walk away like nothing happened. It is just a touch too slow at times, but if you're coming from PoE 2, it probably won't feel so bad. I might revisit this build in the future if the stars align, but for now it offered me a pretty solid experience and something to kill time with in the evening. Do I recommend it? Not really, but it was a fun little side project to explore. Anyways, that's it from me for today, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, you know what to do. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Cheers!